Morning everybody, Jess here from Meadows Flowers, and we are early February and it's flipping freezing out here again. As you can see, my lips are very tight and very cold. So what I thought I would do today, since we can't really get on and do anything out here, is let's go and talk through our plans for 2023 here at Meadows Flowers. And again, anybody that's never seen one of my videos, I'm Jess and I own Meadows Flowers, which is based here in sometimes sunny Staffordshire, in the heart of the UK. We are between Stoke-on-Trent in the north, Stafford in the south, Cheadle and Uttoxeter and Stone. So let's go have a little look what I'm planning. So this area is what's always known as the perennial beds. So we started building these back in 2020, started with the first ones which come down here past the trailer and the stables to the corner. So these are filled with lovely delphiniums, there's peonies in there, there's roses in there, there's nyphophea, so red hot pokers, and quite a few sort of smaller annuals. There's the odd lupin and a little bit of dianthus. And then 2021 we built up to the corner, so again, got lots of peonies in here, not that you can see them in this gorgeous frosty morning. Lots of peonies in here, more delphiniums, we've got poppies, we've now got some trees in here. And then last year, we've put in, these poor little plants here I haven't had a chance to put out and it's got frosty on them, the remainder of it. So this is all ready for planting in 2023. So again, there'll be a few more lupins going there, some thalictrum, check that one out if you've not seen it, more poppies and basically more perennials. But what we really want to do this year, and I'm just going to zoom out a little bit if it'll let me, it's not going to, is we are going to build actually proper rose beds, because the roses last year got really swamped out here. So we've got the apple tree in the middle and there's going to be two really nice, they're going to be about, they don't look it, probably about 10 to 15 metres long each, C-shaped rose beds around the apple tree with a lovely rose arch at either side. So that's my plans for them. Move all the roses into these perennial beds, rose beds that are going to go here, get those moved, put a few more perennials in, and then this area is going to stay as the perennial beds. So moving on. Oh look, brown wheelie bin, isn't it lovely? Again, now I'm probably going to put gladioli in the big troughs this year. Troughs are going to move. These are full of tulips at the moment. As you can see, there's just stuff everywhere because it's that time of year. So pots on here will be filled, I think we're going to have a scented pelargoniums in these nice ones here. And then we'll probably have a few dahlias and quite a lot of gladioli. I'm doing a lot of gladioli this year because they're a really key crop for me last year. And then this area leading down to the greenhouse, I think I'm going to put a long bed just running along the side of the path here to fill with annuals. And then I'm going to put more dahlias and the sweet peas again because they love their sweet pea climbing wall up here. When the sweet peas come out, I'm going to put some Cabea scandens, so cup and saucer vine, climbing up here over the top of Chunky Shed. It's called Chunky Shed because when we moved in, it was pretty tumble down. It is now at least repaired and functional. So dahlias in here, nice long bed down here, and then corner bed will have sunflowers in it. So that's my plans for here. Greenhouse, I think that one will have veg in it when the ranunculus come out, so that'll have the tomatoes and cucumbers. Got the climbing roses starting to make their way up the chimneys. You can tell this has been a really new garden bit by bit. Two little planters here will have to move because when the solar panels go in, that's where the solar gubbins, box, whatever we need for it, will be coming under the climbing roses. Right, there's an electric meter, so we can get the electric in. And then these are the annual beds, these are the cutting beds. They don't look that big, but they're 1.5 meters each by 1.5 meters on a triangle. So each pair's a good, probably, it's more than that, probably 3 square meters. And then we've got the middle ones. So these will get filled with my annuals. And then there's another greenhouse coming to go right on the back fence there, which will be filled with zinnias and more Cabea scandens. Polytunnel this year will be filled with all that tender stuff, so some campanula medium, a little bit of amaranthus I'm going to try in there, chrysanthemums will go in there, anything which does not like it cold, wet and windy, which is what we get up here. Poor polytunnel, she's -2 at the moment. And then these are in effect the raised beds. Nice deep raised beds here. These are going to be filled with dahlias, and I reckon I'm going to get 20 dahlias in each of these. You might be surprised, but yeah, we will get 20 dahlias in each of these. I'll show you when we plant them. And then a bit of foliage in the top around the compost, and then my mint and raspberry patch is here. God, everything needs a cut back when we get a chance. And then we've got the eucalyptus pots here. So yeah, that's what we've got planned for this year. Whether it all works out or not, who knows? But we're going to get lots and lots of nice dahlias in these nice shelters, because look how high the hedge is around here. But the sun comes over here and will shine onto these lovely dahlias. So we're going to get full of these with dahlias and foliage. You're going to get some nice new beds in again. It's a never-ending project around here. Again, grow lots and lots of annuals in here. So I can't wait to show you what's going to happen this year, and bit by bit, so stick with me. As always, I'm Jess. This is Meadows Flowers. I finished with a nice little shot of the pond, because I think the fishies are still swimming. Hi fishy gang. Hello fishy gang. Isn't that sweet? I need the filter doing, but it's a bit chilly at -2 for that. So I'm Jess from Meadows Flowers. This is my little sort of 1/4 acre plot that we're growing on. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please like my video, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye.